I don't know what you do without friends. I'm Steve, the guardrail guy, and I made a number of videos recently with my friend Victor Lee, who's a pastor and a counselor, about responding in a crisis situation like the loss of a loved one. And America has a epidemic of loneliness. People don't feel like they belong. They don't have those relationships. I feel like we were made for a relationship. I believe for a relationship with God, a relationship with man, but we don't have those relationships. So in a crisis, we're failing and flailing, for that matter. Um, so we've made these number of videos recently, and well, we hit a crisis on Monday. We got a call, and my wife's father had died suddenly in the night. And it goes back to that being ready in a crisis. So my daughters, Annette was in Louisville, Tennessee. Ivy was at home in Lenore City, Tennessee. My daughter Alexis was at school in Townsend, Tennessee. I couldn't be in all three places at once. And because, I'd been involved in a community in this situation, it was my church. I called my friend Jim. I said, Jim, I need you headed to Louisville. Get Annette. I'm going to make a call here in a couple minutes, but her grandfather died. I called Victor and I said, Victor, get to Townsend. Charlie passed away this morning. I need you to get to Alexis. And I headed home to Lenore City to get Ivy. Then made calls to all of them. They were all devastated. There's no way to get around the crisis. And we're all either, in a crisis, coming out of a crisis, or we're about to go into one. So one of the things I'd really strongly encourage you is to find your community. Whether that's a church, I hope it could be. Maybe it's a volunteer fire squad. Maybe it's just being intentional in forming these friendships. Because one day, those friends are going to need you, and you're going to need them. This isn't just pie in the sky kind of stuff, folks. It's real.